What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Meatballs SOS. And tonight we're going to talk about something. Um, there is a great debate amongst the bushcraft community, the prepper community, just like any piece of gear. It's funny. I wish we always had fights like this instead of, politics and blah, blah, blah. But it's always what's the better bug out bag, the better blade, the better this, the better that, yada, yada, yada. Well, until you personally try it, until you personally have fielded it. Let's say you took your friend Steve's, advice and you went and bought this $100 knife that you didn't know what you were doing with it, or it just was, it didn't work out for you. Maybe you bought like this $30 blade that worked out for you and it performed better than your $100 blade did. It happens. This stuff happens with everything. And I'm only going to talk about one thing that I have. I have multiples of, for obvious reasons, because I've tested them both in work and in real life situations, outside of work. And that's having a good axe, or hatchet rather. ESTWING, however you want to say it. Again, ESTWING, ESTWING. I've always known as ESTWING, made in America. Okay, this is their camp axe. You can find these at Home Depot. All right, comes with a nice little cover. It's got a little pocket for the belt loop. All right, good retention on that. Mine's very used. This one's very used. I know people are going to be very upset that I don't take care of it, blah, blah, blah. And they're right. I don't take care of this one because I use this thing on a daily basis. I do need to put an edge on it. I have cut metal with it. I've cut rebar, or not rebar, wire mesh. I've had to cut through some thick brush. You name it. Whatever the case may be. I've used it, all right, as a hammer too as well. So here it is. It's a full tank. So what's nice about this, all right, it's not it's just like a little hatchet with like whatever that is, Hudson Bay or whatever, with the wooden handle. I'm not a fan of those. I'm just not. They're too lightweight. This has some nice weight. You can use it as a throwing hatchet. I've used it before as a throwing hatchet, but it's definitely got the weight is in the head. That's the purpose of it. But the handle too. This is. Look at this thing. Look at the edge, right there. Okay, you could see. I've used this thing. All right, that edge is beat up. It is worn. This is one of many things I have to put a new edge on, rehone it, just polish it up. No big deal. Bring it back to life. Like I said, I've got multiple of these things. These things are great to have. What I like the most about this is the flat surface here in the back. You can take some kind of a scoring or engraving tool and kind of engrave a waffle pattern into it, or cut a waffle pattern in it if you want. You don't have to. The back part, I use the back part for stakes. Okay, tent stakes. Or if you're setting up a tent, and you gotta use, you gotta make your own stuff, whatever, or it comes with tent stakes, whatever the case may be. We're not gonna bring a hammer. It's kind of silly. You're not building a log cabin, so you have your camp axe. Okay, that's what this is a camp axe. It's hatchet, whatever you want to call it. But this guy here, it goes perfect, on the outside of any bag. If it's perfectly inside a bag, it's very, for what its intended purpose is, it will get you, it's a chopper. You take care of it, keep a good edge on it, this thing will chop through some serious stuff. Like I said, I'm an operator, so for me, I come across thick brush, I come across crazy things, when I'm in the machine, and I gotta clear the debris out of the way, because the machine that in particular that I operate has got sensors, and you can't let nothing hit those sensors. So that's where this stuff comes in handy. I keep one in my truck, I keep one in my house. and this has, like I said, seen some. This has been through the test of time. I mean, look at that. Look at that edge. See that edge? You mean to tell me that's not an edge that hasn't seen the test of time? Look at that. I'll show you the other side of it too. Get you a better picture of it. Look at that. Oh man, look at that up to top. I think that was when I was cutting through some stupid wire, some thick, like wire mesh type material. But yeah, you know, doubles as two tools. Doubles as a couple things really. Cutting tool, a hammer. You need to pound something in the ground. Meat tenderizer. No kidding. You can use it as one. Whatever the case may be. A weight. You drop it in the water. Use it as an anchor. I don't know. But like I said, you don't want to have a pack that doesn't have a good hatchet or axe or camp axe, whatever the case may be. You got to cut something down. You got to fall a tree. You got to pound in some stakes for your tent, whatever the case may be. You just you need a good one, and I swear by these. I won't buy nothing. I won't buy nothing else. I've bought the Gerber version. Doesn't come close. The SOG version. I think I got rid of all my SOGs. I don't like SOG. Sorry for all the fanboys out there. SOG sucks. Period. When it comes to hatchets and stuff like that. Their blades, some of their fixed blades are pretty decent. It's the Seal Pup that I like. And I actually have one of their fixed blades, but I could do a video on that another time. But yeah, this is good stuff here. So those of you bushcrafters, those of you who are novices, beginners, what have you, and you're looking for a good hatchet to take with you in the bush, check out your local hardware store. Home Depot is where I get mine. They're worth it. They're totally worth it. So, all right, guys, stay safe. Guns up.